Welcome back to the Maryland Shadow Rider channel. I am the Maryland Shadow Rider, riding on a Honda Shadow. Today I just got in a new microphone, adapter, and case for my GoPro. So I'm hoping that means the audio dropouts are gone. And I'm also testing some new video settings. I did, for those of you who know about video settings, that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. I don't know if it just died or not. I don't think it died, so I'll keep talking. So the video settings that I had it on were 2.7K, and I want to say it was 60 frames per second. Might have been 30 frames per second. And I looked online because I did not like the way that looked. And I think it wasn't because it was in 2.7K. I think it was because my computer couldn't handle rendering 2.7K. So I looked online and everyone said that 1080 for moto vlogging is the way to go. So I switched to 1080, and then there were people arguing online about whether 60 frames per second or 30 frames per second was the best option. So I'm going to try them both, and then I'm going to cut them together. I'll make my own decision, and I'm hoping that if you are interested in getting into moto vlogging, or are into moto vlogging but are not happy with your video settings, and you don't want to do exactly what I'm doing right now, where I go out and set it to 60 frames per second for a little while, stop, turn it off, reset the settings to 30 frames per second, and then go out and ride a little more. If you're not interested in doing that, maybe you'll watch this video and say, hey, I prefer X. So, I'm hoping this will help some people out. As far as the audio goes, if you have watched my two last videos, they both have what I'm hoping is horrible audio compared to this. So I ended up getting a GoPro adapter in order to plug in a microphone directly to the GoPro, which kind of sucks that you have to get an adapter, but that's how a lot of companies do things these days. They make you buy their equipment in order to use not their equipment on their equipment. So I can only complain so much. I'm pretty sure it works. I just hope the sound quality is good. So I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm using a GoPro Hero 5, which apparently if I had used any earlier model of GoPro, I would have been completely fine and not had to get an adapter. But because I got the 5, I needed to get an adapter. So I use a GoPro Hero 5. I bought a GoPro adapter to go with it. It's GoPro brand. The case is actually a case that holds the adapter. Maybe I'll be smart and cut in a picture of the case. And it's by a company, I think it's pronounced Ulanzi. And then the microphone was just it seemed like the recommended microphone as far as Amazon goes. Now, I'm not saying that moto vloggers are out there praising this microphone. It's a Purple Panda. And I don't think moto vloggers are out there praising it, but moto vloggers in the Amazon review section were praising it. So I picked this up. If it doesn't work, it was only 50 bucks, which sounds like a lot, but as a person who works in audio and has bought multiple microphones in the past, not necessarily microphones that will fit into a helmet, but just microphones in general, $50 for a microphone is a steal. So if it doesn't sound very good, I'm assuming it'll be better than the $20 microphone that I had. But if it doesn't sound very good, I'm not going to be too heartbroken, and I'll just save up and buy a microphone for a couple $100. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop the video. This has been, I believe, 60 frames per second. If it's not, I'll correct it in the description. And I'm going to switch it to 30 frames. It'll still be 1080. So let's see how that goes. And we're back. Switched from 60 frames. I was right. So I won't have to adjust that in the description. Over to 30 frames. And, oh, another thing. I wanted to correct myself from the last video. I'll probably put the other one up that I have in the bag. I actually have like 4 in the bag right now, but I'm only going to put 1 up. But I kept talking about, I was riding through Loch Raven State Park and Gunpowder State Park, and I feel like I should let you all know now, I don't think Loch Raven is a state park. It is a reservoir. It is a reservoir that feeds water to Baltimore City, but I don't think it's a state park. Now, Gunpowder is a state park. So if you are coming to the area and you're looking for Loch Raven State Park, you might be a little upset to find out that it does not exist. But look for Loch Raven Reservoir. It's pretty neat. I like it. Like I was saying, the microphone is a Purple Panda, and I have my doubts about the quality of it already because, oh boy, because I don't know how to ride a motorcycle. Now I have my doubts about the quality of it already because it you have to plug in a little adapter onto the end of the mic cable, so I'm afraid that there will be some cutting out with this microphone too. But I'm thinking that the wind noise will probably be a lot better, and I'm also liking a lot the fact that I will not have to cut together audio and video anymore, because now the audio is recording right to my GoPro, which is the big thing I was looking for. I was carrying around a big Tascam DR40 recorder in order to record audio. I'm just going to go ahead and turn around here. Which was annoying because it is a big recorder. And I had to feed wires through my jacket and stick the recorder into the pocket. It was just a hassle. So this way, I don't have to, aside from sticking the GoPro onto the helmet mount that I got here, I'm not going to have to not going to really have to worry about setup. So the microphone I was using did the job. It just kept cutting out, and like I said, you had to plug it into a separate recorder, which I guess I could have been plugging into this adapter as well. Excuse me. But it also took a AA battery, which was annoying because it had like a little separate, like a little pill bottle in the middle of the cable to hold the AA battery. Yep, off we go. So the microphone I was using was a Boya, B-O-Y-A, and it was fine. I mean, it was 20 bucks. I got exactly what I paid for. I wasn't looking for a Neumann microphone or a Sheps, if any audiophiles are listening. You know, I knew I wasn't going to get the highest quality microphone, and it did the job for me for the time being. And now I have a spare lavalier microphone. But it kept cutting out, so I knew that I needed to upgrade to something else, and I found this. And as an added bonus, it recorded right into the GoPro, so that was really nice. So I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure I've just about reached my time limit here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go home. This may have been a short video. I'm not really sure how long it was. I know it wasn't 15 minutes because then I would have to edit it. But I didn't want to talk about the topic that I had planned to talk about, just in case this video is terrible. So tune in next time if this video ever does get out, and I'm going to talk about why I chose the Honda Shadow. I'm really happy with my decision to get this bike. I've ridden a couple of other bikes, and I really like this bike. I don't think I've been riding for a little over a year now, this bike, and I don't see myself upgrading anytime soon. That doesn't mean I haven't got on a bike and been like, wow, this is fun, I would love to have this bike. Sure, I've obviously done that, but do I think I'm gonna go out and make another purchase like this in the next 3 years? No, probably not, unless I hit the lottery and start making tons of money and I can just fill a garage with bikes. That would be incredible, but probably not going to happen. So thanks for tuning in to the Maryland Shadow Rider. Make sure you rate, subscribe, do all those things that I hate when YouTubers say them, because I am now a YouTuber. So make sure you check back next time, and I will see you later.